Okay, I am live. Let me just wait for people to join up, I guess. I'm just gonna wait for people to join up. Yeah, I'm gonna just do that. Okay. All right. People are joining up. Okay. I'm gonna just pull the stream up on my side, and then I'll just I'm gonna just get straight into talking about the situation because my fault. My damn. Okay. Because this whole thing is kind of crazy. So okay. So how's everyone doing? Yeah, how's everyone doing right now? Okay. People are doing good. Well, YouTube. I'll just get into just talking about everything. Just YouTube at the moment just isn't treating WIS editors well at all. I mean, I haven't really taken a big impact in terms of the views aspect. Like my views are fine. I actually got a pretty good edit right now. So, in terms of views, but the rest of the communities, I've heard people are doing really bad in terms of their views. I've heard Astro's doing bad in terms of views right now. I heard Omni Edits is doing bad right now. I'm friends with Sully and How It Works. They ain't doing too well right now. It's just kind of crazy. So the main thing that really I really wanted to make this video was JS Battles. He's really been hoed by the YouTube system. It's mainly just AIs. YouTube has all of these big decisions handled by AI nowadays. If you apply for monetization, that shit is mainly handled by AI. So what happened was he got demonetized 3 months ago for reused content. Same as me, by the way. That happened to me. And he reapplied a day or two ago, and he got denied again. So he essentially, and as far as I can tell, he doesn't really have long form content like that. His shit is mainly just WIS edits. So he's kind of just put in a scenario to where he has to private all of his edits, which kind of sucks. He has 2.4 thousand videos. I've been watching this dude for a long time, so it just kind of sucks to see that he is getting done this dirty. But I think I can get around. I think I can get around this situation. Oh, hey Dark World. I think I can get around the situation. I obviously have a lot of WIS edits as well. 800 videos. But what's it called? Honestly, let me tell y'all a strategy that I got cooking up. But what's it called? Y'all can't tell YouTube about this. Okay, so in 2 months I'll be able to reapply, and I'll be able to reapply for monetization, right? So basically what I'm thinking is I just private all of my WIS edits, and by then I'll have enough long form videos and live streams to where YouTube won't be suspicious. and then I just reapply. I get that shit back, and then I just public all of my videos. Just straight cheating the system. And here's the thing. They might catch on. But like if they do catch on and they try to demonetize me again and I have to appeal again, I just do the same thing, right? Just do the same thing, right? I just private everything. I just I don't know if that'll work. I don't know if that'll work. If it doesn't work, I might have to take a similar route to hit. Oop, damn, shit. Hold on. Damn, I put like some shit on like I clicked audio library on accident and just started playing shit. Anyways, but like, yeah, what would be the issue with that strategy? What would be that issue with that strategy? Cause like realistically, like it's all AIs. So how would they know how, like there's no one intelligent behind that screen. But in the case that doesn't work, I might also have to stop making WIS edits, because what's it called? Like I also want to keep making content, and I don't want to do this for free for a long period of time. That just isn't worth it. So realistically, like if I can't pull it off, then like that is going to be something I'm gonna probably have to do. I'm still going to upload daily for the rest of the year. Like 2026 will have been my best WIS year, like by far. Like I posted daily for like nearly the entire year. So what's it called? But until October comes around, I'm probably going to try to stream a lot, and then I'm going to also try to make these long form videos. So like a lot of them, so I'll be able to actually survive. If I can't survive with WIS edits around, I'm definitely gonna have to private them. So yeah, I gotta sell my soul for monetization. But damn, I really don't know what I'm saying right now. But I'm gonna just read chat real quick. Welcome to capitalism. That's crazy. Oh, so, oh, what did YouTube do? They're essentially like really like destroying our algorithm. Oh, Flea, your long forms are fire, so you can make some of those if WIS doesn't work out. I mean, yeah, like that's the plan. Like I'm a big thing that I don't really like that JS Battles made such a big switch. Like he does have 3 months to decide. Like he does have 3 months to fully quit before he like can apply for monetization again. So the thing is that he could slowly integrate long form videos to his channel. Like I'm slowly integrating like my persona into my channel. Like I'm slowly making long form videos for my channel and streaming for my channel. So like if I do have to quit, like y'all, like it's not going to be like a drastic, like it will be a drastic switch, but y'all will, what's it called? Y'all will expect this type of content. Yeah, it is kind of. I agree. It is hard to like make that big switch. No, I'm not. I'm not switching. I'm not switching. Like at least not yet. Like that's quitting WIS edits is like the biggest like quitting WIS edits is like the extreme last resort. But I don't really have any plans to do that right now. Like I'm still gonna be uploading normally. I'm still gonna. Yeah, I feel really sad about JS Battles. Like honestly, like if someone can get me in touch with him, like that would be great, because like he could also try to do my strategy, private all of his edits, and then no, he makes a bunch of long form videos in the next 3 months, and then he privates all his videos before I'm applying, and then YouTube gives him his shit back. Honestly, he could do that. Do you use Premiere or some other editing software for your long forms? No, I edit on my phone. I edit all my shit on my phone. The WIS community won't make it to 2029. The shorts community is like, yeah, I don't think it, YouTube is literally hoeing us. What's it called? Like I don't. If YouTube keeps this up, I don't see it lasting for till 2029. I mean, I see it lasting till 2029 because we'll still have like the big heavy hitters. Like we'll have Demon Slayer, we'll still have a JJK, but uh yeah. Meanwhile, the SCD community and Absolute Shambles, isn't that just like a segment of of the editing community? We might not last this year with how it's going. Yeah, no, I we'll definitely make it out of this year, but we have lost a lot of editors this year. Um, YouTube got tired of JJK versus Demon Slayer BS. Yep, that's how funny. So you have 840 videos. Privating all that will take a lifetime. No, you can private like all your videos like at once if you wanted to. So it's not that's not the hard part. The hard part is then what's it called? Actually getting accepted and then keeping that like let's boycott YouTube and move to TikTok, guys. Bros, they don't pay well on TikTok either, I heard. Yeah. I hope you don't leave, bro. Tato chip. I'm I'm not gonna leave, at least for the foreseeable future. Like, y'all have at least, like, I'm still gonna be uploading at the very least for the entirety of this year. So I'm not gonna be um like the earliest, like the if I do quit, it'll be like at the start of 2027. But I'll still be uploading long forms. Changes are gonna have to be made, bro. Like it'll just kind of be a waste of time for me if I have no hope of making anything from this, even if I do love doing it. Um, God, my earning has been safe because YouTube AI still thinks I'm a Pokemon creator from like 4 something years ago. Well, that's lucky. I'm surprised Cap Edits is still alive. I'm surprised he's still kicking. Um, what's it called? Is that BD Clashers? BD Clashers, I'm catching up to you. I'm gonna reach 50K before you. I'm gonna reach 50K before you. That's my declaration. I'm going to reach 50K before you, boy. Yeah, AI is pretty ass for this. Um, why don't you start a second channel? For what? Like, for what reason? Okay, so here's the only way I would continue making WIS edits past this point. If someone if I did decide to quit and someone decided to archive all of my videos on another channel and then they just gave me that account, then I'd continue. I'd continue making edits. But that's the only. I would be sad if Eli quit. I wouldn't care if Eli quit. Anyways, try making edit tutorials. Nah, not my thing. I can't teach it all. If you're gonna do long form videos, you should do it more often. Also target trending stuff. Yeah, the next video, it should be coming out on Sunday. When the long form at Joker, I literally post updates in the group chat. You're asking this to troll. Anyways, Otto, can I make you versus Eli just to piss Eli off? Yeah, sure. Just give me everything. If you give Eli even anything, he doesn't have any potential, so don't give him that category either. Yeah, don't give him anything. Yeah, don't give him anything. So, Torres is in chat? Nope. Okay, do you think Hashimo's hacks counter demons in sunlight is part of ultraviolet? No. Because nothing proves that, what's it called? Because if I recall, ultraviolet rays are only like a part of that spectrum. Like, there's no proof he's actively using that, and he'd have to know that the demons are weak to sunlight to, like, what's it called, do that. Or is he like Blue Box too? Yeah, of course she likes Blue Box. No, I didn't finish Blue Box. I'm on episode 21. I've been procrastinating on that. Will you do animated debates like Jay? He does. What do you mean animated debates? Like, I do that. Gamer Otto is gonna take the internet by storm. I'm not gonna do that shit. Shit sounds boring. Otto, for your last edit, if you do quit, you should make. Ew, why would I put Eli as my last edit? Eli is a random. He's not gonna be on my channel. He animated his debates and explains the reason why. That's neat, but I'm not gonna do that though. Like, I think JS Battles is gonna like struggle switching because, like, what's it called? From what I've seen, his content's entertaining, but he's not the best editor. He's not like he's an okay editor. I don't know what he edits on though. I think he edits on a light motion. Dark World. Damn what? What did I say something? Hi Otto, how's your day? It's all right. Guys, I don't think Otto likes Eli. He's a pest. Yeah, he's a pest. You should rate editors. Okay. Let's do that. Name random editors. Name random editors, and I'll rate them from 1 to 10. Actually, no. Name random editors and like give me a category that you want me to rank from them. Like I don't know, shake usage, nulls, all that shit. Do that shit. Hop on Demon Fall. You will see Kaigaku over Gyutaro pretty easily. I already have Kaigaku over Gyutaro. How it works, editing and scaling. What do you mean? XZX creativity. I think he has like top 5 creativity in the community right now. I'd give him like a 9 out of 10. Cap Edit's audio choice. Cap Edit's Loki steals a lot of audios, so I'll give him like a 7 or 8. But his audios he does steal are like good. Rate me, Trick. I rate you like a smooth 6. Redium edits. He's good. He's like it's like an 8 or 9. Omni edits is fire. He's like 8 or 9 because he's just really good. Bro, my edit's so ass. I mean, your edits are basic. You kind of you don't really do a lot. Plus, you haven't uploaded in a while. Conquestors nulls. Okay, he has like. Okay, I would say like 9, but like some of his shit is like so unreadable. Like, it just like I'd give it like a 7 or 8. Like, in terms of the null itself, it's good, but like I can't read it. I can't read most of his effects. Rate Omni edits and scaling. I actually help him with the Demon Slayer JJK scaling. So since some of it is influenced by me, I'd say like a. What do you mean? Wait, Cap edits. Why are you here? I didn't say anything. Cap. I didn't say anything. Cap edits. You stole my audio for that Dabura versus Sukuna edit. I saw that. You stole my audio, and you didn't credit me. You're cooked. Okay. Drew's upscaling is underrated. What do you mean? Ever had a take that narratively makes sense, but you just can't prove it with feats for Demon Slayer? Michikatsu being strong. I'm snitching. Otto said you steal audios. What do you mean snitch? I said it publicly. This stream isn't gonna be like. What do you mean? I have 105 viewers right now. Why? YouTube does not like WIS editors. What happened, bro? Oh, just go to the start of the stream. I really only talk about the topic of the stream for like a little bit, and I just derail. Rate me, Otto in general, and in scaling. I'm curious. Okay, okay, Big Wisley. I think you're like a 7 or 8 out of 10 WIS editor. I think you have good creativity despite being. I think you're like a CapCut editor. So like I'd rate you high in terms of your creativity. Your scaling could use some work. You downplay Conquest. I saw you say he's like the most overrated invincible character. So your scaling could use some work. So like I'd say you're like a 7 or 8 out of 10 WIS editor, and you're like a 7 out of 10 in terms of scaling. Have you ever touched my channel? No. I no offense, but I've never seen your channel. Rate me in terms of overall editing and overall scaling. Okay, so Murillo, I don't really like remember a lot of your scaling. In terms of your editing is good. Your graphs just kind of suck. So like I'd say you're like a 7. Okay. Can you rate me? I have the most lifeless edits. I actually like your edits a lot. They're very pretty. Say like a 8. Bro, I have been watching you since October 2024. You're quite the inspiration. Thank you. Auto rate my edits. I'm gonna be real blurry. You're kind of, I think you're new to this, so like you're like a 4 or 5 right now. Merc is damn near perfect. Okay, in terms of a YouTuber, I'd say Merc is like he's really brought down by his consistency. His consistency sucks. So like I'd say he's like in terms of a YouTuber, he's like a 6 or 7. wait, don't even. In terms of editing though, he's like a 9 or 10. He's like damn near perfect. Ultra edits. I used to like hold him really high. He's still good. His consistency's dropped down, and I don't really care about his like the topics he does. So I'd say he's like a 6 or 7. Zoom Goat also has negative consistency, so he also has gone down for me. So like I'd say he's like a 7. Kakarot Scales. Oh my god. Look, I don't like that guy, but I like his edits. He's like a smooth 8. Like a smooth 8. I don't like him though, but I like his edits. Rate Yakon's power scaling. Oh my god. Ew, gross. Below the tiering system. Dear God. Prime Middle Track. Prime Middle Track was a demon in terms of WIS editing. He has really like consistent scaling. He had like really creative shit. His audio choice was good too, and like you knew what Middle Track's editing was. So 2024 Middle Track was like a demon. So like I'd give him like a 9 or 10, honestly. What's it called? What happened to Middle Track? I checked out his channel recently. He kind of just does reaction videos. Like I think he's taken a massive dip. I'll say you should do Beyblade long form debates. Hell no. I would never do that. DB Clashers. His shit is just so repetitive, bruh. I have no shame in saying that. He really just doesn't innovate at all. It's just the same topics, the same editing style every single edit. Like I give him like a 6. Okay. Rate Ryomen Yagami's power scaling. He said Muzan beats Yurichi. I think that's all I need to tell you. Rate my Yuta versus Toji vid. I never watched it. At least I don't remember watching it. Rate Dolores. Okay, so Dolores in terms of editing, like if you asked me this like 3 months ago, I'd say he's like a 7 in terms of editing. But now he's like taking like a massive leap. He's like really good now. He's like really good now. Like his quality's gone up. His like he has really good text now. Like, have you seen his text on like his like newest couple edits? It's like really like pretty. Um, his topics are really creative. I give him like a 9. You know, like a 9. Top 3 editors with the most potential. Top 3 editors with the most potential. Okay, so Reito is like probably 1. How It Works is probably 2, and then Dolores is probably 3. Who is your top 5 editors right now? Off the top of my head, I'd probably say like Torres, How It Works. No, Torres has dropped down to 2. Yeah, Torres has dropped down to 2. I'd say How It Works, Torres, Dolores. Actually, I don't know. I don't really have a concrete top 5. Can you rate me? Let me look at your channel. I could look at your channel. Flea edits. Okay. I'm gonna share my screen. Actually, you know what? I think this is the part where I'm. Oh wait, my screen's already been shared. Okay, so I think this is the part where I think I can react to y'all's edits. Okay, so the zooms are smooth. I'll give you that. Okay, let me look at this. Okay, better takes than Eli. Better takes than Eli. Oh my god, better takes than Eli. Actually has some creativity in his bones. Oh, I like that. I like that. Hold on. Oh, I like that. I think I've hold on. Bro, Eli, is Eli better than any editor? Is Eli better than any editor on this platform in terms of anything? Okay, so I'm not gonna rate everyone. I'm not gonna rate everyone, bro. I'm not gonna rate everyone. Hikari negs Fraudjiro, nah, Tanjiro slams. Rate my Ignia versus Natsu edit? God no. Okay, so trick rate my takes and scaling. Kind of goofy. I mean you're fine. You're fine. I'd say like 7 or 8. You're fine. Okay, so what did he say? Maybe Eli is better at rage baiting or engagement. He's not good at engagement. He's not good at rage baiting either. He's just kind of an idiot. He's just kind of stupid, right? So he just says a lot of stupid stuff. He doesn't think. So obviously it's gonna come off as rage bait. Rate the GOAT Zed. He's like a 9 or 10. I said that earlier. He could use like a slight bit more consistency, but that's about it. Eli crash out incoming. That's crazy. Yeah, Eli is just kind of a moron. I can't lie to you. He doesn't think. He doesn't think. He has no thought going in his brain when he edits. He's like worse than Yakon. At least Yakon is like passionate. Eli's not passionate. He just says stuff. Consistency is so hard to achieve. Okay, coming from the guy that went daily edits for a month straight. When are you doing more high tier matchups? High tier matchups are kind of boring. It's just kind of mid. Stop lying, Otto. You know you like him. Okay, I could be friends with Eli, but I still think he's like a terrible WIS editor. Who is your favorite editor? How It Works. Otto, we get the slander, but it gets to a point. It's not slander, Eli. Everything I'm saying is true. Prime's a Pixar rating 10. Truly a master of the craft. Otto, your voice is so cool. That's crazy. Best edit you've ever made. It changes. Like I think I'm constantly improving, so it's like it's hard for me to say. Prime Nue Kigami. Okay, so that dude was a demon. He was like the JJK editor in like 2024. He kind of got replaced by Reito, and I like Reito's edits more, so I'd say he's like an 8 or 9. You should make a long form video about which up rank every Hashira scales to. That's interesting. But that'll be like a really long videos, and I'm trying to like do like simple topics right now. So okay. Damn, 93 viewers? That's crazy. What do you consider your best edit at the moment? I think someone just asked that. I don't really have an opinion on that. Rate Funko. I watched his edits. He's like okay. He's okay. I like his takes though. Very, very good Demon Slayer propaganda. Well, you think Yurichi versus the Culling games could be a long form? I'm doing a collab with Mr. Crafty Skills. He actually hasn't hit me up to record that. So I'm kind of like I'll do it whenever he asks, to record it. But yeah, you should do Emperor Nolan versus Conquest as a long form at some point. Okay, so I think Invincible is gonna have like 7 or 8 seasons, right? So that'll be like another 3 to 4 years. If I'm still doing this in 3 to 4 years, then yeah, sure, gladly, I'll do that. But it's not gonna be it's not gonna be relevant for a while. Who's dumber, Goku or Eli? Okay, come on, bro. Eli's like dumb, but he's like dumb in terms of like scaling. Goku's dumb in general. I mean, Eli is too. Damn, that's close. That's really close. I don't know. Check out my animation. I'm gonna time you out. That's what I'm gonna do. Stop spamming. Anyways, why are we debating this? Eli, you are so hard to defend. What is the beef with Eli? It's not even beef. Eli can't beef with anyone. Ato, who's the most overrated? Gojo, Saitama, or your... Why is Yurichi there? Who overrated? Okay, the only people that overrate Yurichi is shit. Let me say this on the low. Like I'm gonna say this as a joke. I overrate him. Let's say that. But so many more people besides me and like the small amount of people who defend Demon Slayer scaling overrate Gojo and Saitama. Did you see 2023 and like Gojo, like how overrated he was? Like it's not close. Saitama, there are still like Void Extension still thinks that dude is like he solos fiction. Can you see Yurichi at city level? With the anime. Who do you think is the most overrated editor? The most overrated editor. Like a person that doesn't deserve the amount of subs they have? Shaq, why are you saying stop spamming? You have mod, do your job. Anyways, I don't BD Clashers versus Arkham in terms of takes. They're both bad. They're both really bad in terms of takes. Arkham thinks Saitama solo's fiction. BD Clashers thinks Goku solo's all a fiction. They're both really they're both of the same type of bad. So I can't even choose. Gojo solo's Demon Slayer without half his abilities, by the way. No, I don't think so. Actually, like I think he'd lose to Composite Demon Slayer, but if we're talking about like he just runs a gauntlet on the entire verse, yeah, I can see that. He's probably too durable for any of them to hurt him. So, do you think BD Clashers is lying about Goku soloing fiction? No, I think he genuinely believes it. He just doesn't really like try to like see new perspectives. Ato, my request, please rate my friend Luther. He needs recognition. I'm like off the mood of like reacting to like channels right now. Rate Jamie 158 overall in terms of take scaling as an editor. I've watched Jamie since like 2024. His takes are good. His takes are all right. He does rep Demon Slayer well, so that's a bonus point. His editing is good. It can get basic, but it's okay. He's like a 7 out of 10 editor. He's like it's like 8 out of 10 in terms of takes, and I don't really know. Yeah, rate awesome time scaling. I mean, I'm literally friends with him, so um his scaling, like, it's definitely gotten better over the last couple years. It used to be really bad in terms of his inverse. Um, he still wanks JoJo's. I mean, I don't really know anything about JoJo's, so it could be right, but um, like 7 or 8. What year do you consider as Shaq's prime? 2023. 2023 was that dude's prime. That dude was on top in 2023. Bro was daily uploading. He had everyone in the community like around his thumb for that open collab that he did in the summer. Um he had like so much influence. He was doing like everything back in 2023. He was like the WIS editor besides like Conquester. Um Nobara loses to Shinobu. Yeah, obviously. Nobara sucks. um Nobara's not even like city block level. She's like unironically what everyone says the Demon Slayer verse is, like building level. Demon Slayer versus a victim of Dagon. No, they're not. Dagon's weak. Bro, do you know the reason why people hate Demon Slayer? Hate it? Hate it as a series? I don't know why people would hate it as a series. If you think it's like boring and you think it's like overdone, then like yeah, you probably don't like it, but like hate it? I don't know why people would hate a lot of things. Nah, Dagon got sun domain. He doesn't have a sun in his domain, but yeah. Why do you think people downplay Demon Slayer scaling? It's because people have this like preconception that the verse is just a bunch of normal humans who just have like pretty sword effects. Like I literally said this in the video, like word for word. Like people think that they're just like superhumans that can just breathe well. I mean, that's literally what I mean. That by technicality, that's what they are. But like the author made it so that they can like achieve these like really crazy feats through breathing, which obviously realistically you can't achieve these feats through breathing well. Like I can't jump the height of a building by breathing well. But yeah, it just doesn't make like, just looking into it a little bit, it doesn't make sense. I'm gonna make Koku beating Makima. Okay, the only way Koku beats Makima is if the fight takes place in the Infinity Castle or a place without sunlight. I don't think Kokushibo's killing her that many times before the sun comes up. Ato, Eli, you gotta slander Ato, man. What can Eli slander me with? He can't slander me on takes. His takes suck. He can't slander me on like voice. I mean, I guess he can. He can't slander me on terms of editing. His editing is like bare minimum. Like, what can he do? What can he do? Just breathe and you scale to town level trust. That is not what I said, but okay. Hot takes. Muzan over Sukuna hacks wise. That is a take. I don't think that's true. If True Form Sukuna has what's it called? The world cutting slash, that shit's broken. He also has like at least admittedly a weaker form of what's it called? Regeneration. Sure hit. He has Kamutoke. I don't know what that staff he had does though. Who misses Caramel? Oh, I miss Caramel. Who wins, Homelander or Muzan? Muzan, like highball, like okay. Unless you think Homelander's like country level, Muzan just gives him a paper cut and he dies. Like Homelander doesn't have poison resistance. Like he can't do anything. Ato, who wins, highballed Homelander or Prime Yurichi? Highballed Homelander is like if we lie, we can say he's like country level and like faster than light. Like if we say that, he like slams Yurichi. You have JJK at building, but Demon Slayer at mount. No one said that. Nobody said that. Dear God, nobody said that. How is Demon Slayer mountain level? I never said that. I never said that. Who's your favorite anime character? Luffy. And speaking of Luffy, he got annihilated in this recent chapter. So I'm really sad about that. Bro got like sunned by like an old man. Bro literally got like he like quite literally sunned by like Gabon. Dude, Daki was flying in Entertainment District arc. Demon Slayer is like small city, no? You you can maybe get Yorichi there. I think a lot of them get there with anime though. Otto, which WIS editor or power scaler you think fell off the hardest in 2026? Let me think. Let me think. I know there's someone that I have in mind. In terms of the one that fell off the most, I'd say Awesome Time. In terms of the WIS editor that fell off the most, I'd say Awesome Time. Just because he like doesn't upload anymore. I mean, I know why he doesn't upload anymore, but that's his business. I don't blame him for focusing on his personal life, but you know, he did by proxy have a fall off. I'd say Middle Track had the biggest fall off in this WIS community like ever. He had a really bad fall off. Like he went from like a top tier WIS editor to like making like power scaling shorts where like I don't know why he did that shit. Like I don't know why he didn't just make videos because he had monetization. He could have did that. So and then he just quit. He quit that, and now he's making like. Then he made Roblox shorts. That was a whole other like shitty. That was a whole other shitty thing he did, and then and then now he's making like reaction videos every other decade. Now he's cooked. Who do you think is scoring first against England in Blue Lock? Okay, so I heard that the next chapter title has like it's like a callback to Zantetsu, and I forget who the other person was. Zantetsu and someone. I would love if Zantetsu scored. That would be really cool. That would be really cool because Zantetsu is like a really a really entertaining character. So. You would react to anime you never watch on stream. If anyone was interested in that, I don't think I'd do that normally though. I like to watch stuff on my own. Middle Track fall off was so bad he started making Roblox slop short. Yeah, I don't know why he did that. That was like that was really questionable from him. Who's scoring? I hope Zantetsu scores. I expect Yukimiya and Shido to score. And I expect Isagi to score. Like, it would be really shitty if he didn't score. But I would like Zantetsu to score. Kaizo over Sai agenda needs to stop. Nothing supports it. Nothing really supports either side right now. The only thing, I mean, yeah, I guess you could argue Sai over like current Isagi and Rin, and then you could argue like Kaiser's like relative to Isagi. I don't really like doing Blue Lock like WIS. Like it's so weird to do. Do you think Teddy Knight is all that? Yeah, he's really good. Like he just shat on our entire team, bro. Who remembers the Kakarot Scales, BD Clashers, Middle Track, Goku Glazing Alliance against Atto? Oh, I remember that shit. Like it was yesterday. Good times. I actually really like the February March time of 2025. That was a very good time. Where would someone like Kirby scale? I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if that dude's like Outer Versal. Atto Entertainment District Tanjiro versus Entertainment District Nezuko. Tanjiro is faster. He probably has higher AP. Actually, I don't know about that. It depends on if he can cut her blood, because just cutting her head off doesn't kill her. Do you actually like Funk? Yeah, I like it. Some Funks I just use for the views. Who wins, Maki or Akaza equal stats? Okay, so the Maki could win if you argue the soul split katana is like it, like if you equalize the souls in a way to where Akaza can't regenerate, which I think is just unfair because there's no soul equivalent like that in Demon Slayer aside from the spiritual core. If you argue that, then Maki probably wins. But other than that, Akaza's just got the better kit. He's just got the better kit. He has better range than her. He's probably better at hand to hand than her. He, imagine he hit the soul split katana from the side and broke it. No, oh, I don't think he could do that. But the image sounds funny. A lot of WIS editors would be against his takes from what I've seen. Painful. Who? I don't think Akaza can hear from soul damage in general. I mean, obviously, if you say that you just baselessly say that the souls work the same for like no reason, then yeah, he can't regenerate. Ato, who do you think wins, Yoro or Kokushibo? Okay. I think Yoru's faster and has higher AP than Kokushibo, so I'd say that Yoru wins. I heard that Chainsaw Man has like relativistic speed scaling. Like shit's honestly kind of crazy, so I don't think Kokushibo really has a chance. Ato, Tanjiro versus Brand New Day Spider-Man. Spider-Man's definitely stronger than him. He can probably tank his attacks like that. Actually, I don't want to spoil the movie. Oh shit, I don't even have to spoil the movie. He just has like good feats against I mean, it's in the trailer, bro. He fights Hulk. He fights Hulk. He tanks hits from Hulk. I don't think Tanjiro can damage him. The best thing you can say is that he's faster than Spider-Man, but even then, like you can argue, like I think there's like lights. I think there's like laser scaling for Spider-Man. So he's probably not even faster. So yeah. Please don't spoil the movie. I won't spoil the movie. Him fighting Hulk was in the trailer. It was in the trailer. That's not a spoiler. That's y'all fault. That's not a spoiler. That was in the trailer. Come on. Who do you think wins, Killua or Zenitsu? Stop spamming. Holy, I was gonna answer the first time. You're done. You're done. Oh, I accidentally hit him from the channel instead of timing him out. Let me do that. Let me fix that. Okay. Put him in timeout. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, bro, just don't spam. I'll answer your question eventually. Just ask it like every once in a while. Spider-Man low ball is high, massively hypersonic plus via electro. Okay, so he wins obviously. Bro, Spider-Man barely reacting to sniper bullets. MCU's stuff is okay, yeah. Like I did think that shit was weird. Like he was kind of struggling to react to bullets. Who's your favorite Naruto character? Minato. You would do MCU scaling? No, I haven't watched a lot of the. Why are people slandering JS battles in the server? Are people slandering him? Let me look. I mean, I don't really see it right now. He is more. Okay, yeah. He's not. I've saw some glaze in the server. I mean, Gojo wipes One Piece except Emu. Hell no. Hell no. Oh, that is a funny take. He gets like Conqueror's Hockey diffed. He gets Conqueror's Hockey diffed by anyone with like good Conqueror's Hockey. Will you do Blue Lock edits anytime soon? No, I'm kind of just keeping Blue Lock as like that series that I just like follow without like putting it on the channel. Okay, we talked about the Dabura with the gardening gloves versus plus black rope versus Gojo. Okay, so a funny idea is I'm pretty sure that you have to turn I don't know. I don't know how it works, but I'm pretty sure Dabura could just like what's it called? Blitz Gojo. Like what's it called? Wrap him with black robe. And then blitz him with the light speed kick. We do have to agree that Jamie has questionable scaling for Genshin. I don't care about Genshin, so I don't really care. Conqueror's Hockey knocks the shit out of Gojo. Yeah, pretty much. Doma versus Sendai. If he's fighting the entire colony, I think he has a good shot. If he's, yeah, I think he has a good shot. Like he like if he eventually like gets like a tag teamed, he has ice clones that are as strong as him. Like he can counter, like he could fight those guys like all at once if he needs to. It's sublight speed kick Atsu. Yeah. What's the most emotional anime you've watched? Let me think about that. Think about that. Okay, so this isn't really like an anime. This is a movie. Grave of the Fireflies. That shit was sad as hell. That was sad as hell, and it was apparently based on a true story, so that was even more sad. Your Name was not sad. I did not like that movie. A hot take. I mean, I watched this shit at like the very start of 2023, and it was like 12 a.m. So I might have to rewatch it, but I remember not really liking it. I don't really remember like feeling like I expected the best thing ever. Like I watched A Silent Voice prior, so I expected like this to be like the best thing ever. But, like I don't know, it wasn't really like satisfying to me. Silent Voice clears Your Name. Yeah, I think Silent Voice is way better than Your Name. It's August 8th. It's Muichira's birthday. It's August 7th for me. So, did you watch Spirited Away? I watched it. Yeah, it's really good. I really like Spirited Away. Silent Voice is mid? Oh hell nah. Shaq, if you're in chat, timeout tours for like an hour. No, 10 minutes. Time 10 minutes. Yeah, time tours out for like 10 minutes. Toji versus Doma. I mean, I said Akaza beats Maki, so what do you think? Have you watched Tunnel to Summer? No. Okay. Okay, since Shax isn't here, I'm gonna have to time towards myself for that ridiculous take. You're not allowed to say that. Madara 10 Tails versus Emu. I'd say Emu got that. What's your favorite moment in Bleach? Let me think about this. This is gonna sound really like cookie cutter, but like probably Vasta Lord Ichigo coming out. Ato, who wins, Human Naya or Inosuke? I think Inosuke high diffs. Like I don't think he can damage, but I think he can like chip damage and like outlast. So I think he high diffs. Plus he doesn't have any stamina draining moves like Zenitsu. Have you seen Shaq's recent takes? Yeah, Shaq's recent takes have like gone kind of like weird. He said Ichigo like high diffs. I don't remember. He said Ichigo high diffs Asta in a lot of categories. Who is better, Xylan or Conk? I don't know who Xylan is. Who do you think the top two is in the Kamaboko? Okay, Tanjiro's obviously top one, and then Zenitsu with 7th form is like top 2. Ato, what's your favorite moment in One Piece? Oh shit. Okay, so something in Eni's lobby. Probably the Jet Gatling to finish Lucci. Maybe. Either that or Robin saying that she wants to live. If not that, probably Luffy beating Wano. Not Wano. Luffy beating Kaido. That was a good moment. I want to live. Yeah, that shit was fire. What's your favorite fight in Bleach? Okay, my favorite fight in Bleach. Okay. My favorite fight in Bleach is probably Ichigo versus Ulquiorra. When did you first watch and read KNY? I watched it when it came out in 2019. Um I had the volume of I saw like a volume of Tengen like in my bookstore in 2019 before the show came out, and I just kind of bought it because it looked cool. And I kind of read it. I didn't know that, like that was like my first manga volume. So I just kind of read it. I had no clue that there was stuff prior, so I just kind of read it. And then I watched the show, and yeah, all that shit. Ichigo versus Ulquiorra with the Hell Arc animation is my favorite Bleach fight. I actually like the original one better. Actually, no, I like the manga better. I don't know, I like Kubo's art. Atto, how can I argue Doma beating Gyome agenda pushing? Okay, so if you wanted to argue Doma beats Gyome, you just argued that there isn't enough of a stat, like you can't prove that there's a big stat gap between Doma and Gyome, right? So then you just argued that Doma has like the arsenal and range to keep Gyome at bay and just win via stamina diffing him, because Guillaume's not gonna, he might know not to breathe in the ice breath, so but if he does breathe it in, then he's gonna put himself on like a time limit. So if he does that, then you can argue Doma wins that way. I think Guillaume wins, but that's for other reasons. And then you can, yeah, the ice clones, you can also argue the ice clones. Ichigo versus Byakuya over? No, I don't even have that fight as like my second favorite fight. How do you think I can argue Akaza over the Hashira individually? Okay, so it's kind of impossible. I think it's debatable whether that dude can beat Giyu with the red blade. Let alone like every Hashira in a 1v1. Like he has no way of beating Gyome. He probably loses to Sanemi too. He probably loses to Muichiro too. What made you change your One Piece scaling? Okay, so I had to make a Monster Garo versus One Piece edit, and then I had to like research it. So then I found out that like it's more consistent for like these moon to planetary stuff for One Piece. Human Garo versus Toji. Human Garo has higher speed and power, so I'd say him. Atto, do you have 13th form Tundra over Doma? Echo, I thought you were like a fan. I made an edit on that. Tundra is overrated inverse. Yeah, but that's kind of like unfair expectations people put on him. Like there was really nothing in that final battle that implied he was like a top 3 character. People just kind of put that expectation on him because he's the main character. He's like top 5 to 7 at best. Atto ran over Isagi in passing. No, I don't think so. Toji versus Doma. I said this earlier. Doma. How can I argue Daki over Yurichi? Please, Atto, I need this. Okay, so let's lock in right now. Okay, so let me lock in. Okay, so let's say that the Muzan Yurichi fought is unquantifiable, and then you can argue it's unquantifiable because he eats humans, and then we know humans increase your strength, right? And then you argue that Yurichi has no scaling, and then you argue every single statement Muzan has is what's it called? Every statement Muzan has glazing Yurichi is just PTSD, so it doesn't mean anything. It's just he's just an unreliable narrator. So you just argue he scales nowhere. And then you argue Daki I don't know, is a girl, and Yurichi wouldn't hurt a woman. Raid Xylan edits. I don't watch him. I don't know him. Stop spamming. Shaq, get that dude. Get Matterson's son. He keeps spamming. Get him up out of here. but he almost killed Daki can't die? That's crazy. I remember she died. Yurichi really a narrative merchant? No, I think him killing Muzan is a pretty good feat. I think him killing the second strongest person in the verse is a good feat. It's simple. Yurichi fought a very weak Muzan, and that Muzan is way stronger than in the past. It's still a shitty argument. I would never argue that shit, obviously. I would never argue Yurichi loses to Taki. What anime would you like to do a scale? Bleach. I would love to scale Bleach. I would love to do Bleach crossverse videos. But that should sound like so much work, bro. There's so much shit I gotta look into. Yurichi versus Yuta? Damn, it's almost like I have an edit on that. Ato Yuji versus Sanemi. Shit, I honestly could go either way on that one. It depends on whether Yuji gets his domain off, and which also depends on whether he can tank Sanemi's onslaught. I think I'd go with Sanemi though. Who do you think wins between Karna from Fate? And I don't know. It's a Fate character, so I'd say she like negs the verse. Ichigo versus Swordsman. That's so vague, bro. Okaroon versus Yuta. Yuta got that. Feels the aura. Conquester. What are you doing here? Oh my god, is that Conquester? Is that Conquester? Oh my god. Oh my god. Conquester's in the chat. Oh my god, the almighty Conquester. Anyways, Conquester, when are you gonna like give me your channel? You like swore on your life that you would give me your channel. Otto, on your, I mean not Otto, Conk, on your soul, you swore you would give me your channel. So give me your channel. Wait, I know why I have Conquester in my top 10 editors. I know why I have Conquester in my top 10 editors. He has Conquest in his name. Focus on song promos? Hell no. Hell no. I'm not promoting those shit. I actually have used those songs, so technically I have. But I don't really... Screw that shit. Yo, Otto, where does Sand stop in the Demon Slayer verse? I don't know. Just marry Conquest? Eli, get out of here. Hide Daki somewhere in the castle and Gyutaro is unkillable now. Yurichi is cooked. He's not unkillable. He's not unkillable without Daki. Just slice his head to bits. Just slice his head and body to bits. That's it. With a red blade. So he literally can't heal anymore. Yurichi blitzes Gyutaro? Damn, why would anyone ever say that? Gyomei versus Doma. Gyomei wins. Favorite power scaler who makes long form videos? Good question. I'd say Broken Ronin. Luffy versus Thrag. Please do not spam. I saw you said that twice. Don't do that. Comic Thrag. It's a close. If it's Show Thrag one shots Luffy. Literally does him worse than how Emu did him. What do you think about how strong is Old Gabon? He's strong. I just don't think he's like stronger than Gear 5 Luffy. Like if he's relative to Rayleigh, there's no way that's the case. Cause Luffy said he's 100 times stronger since pre-time skip, and Shaki said that what's it called? Rayleigh is like 100 times stronger than Luffy back then, so it's like a parallel, right? So, with that in mind, like old Rayleigh is like probably on par with like advanced Conqueror's Haki, like base Luffy. With that statement, because there's no way it's referring to Gear 5. Because if it's referring to Gear 5, then like that would imply that like Zoro and Sanji are like relative to Gear 5 Luffy, which is kind of ass. I mean, it could refer to like Gear 2 or Gear 4 Luffy. That could make sense, but like definitely not Gear 5. I think that's a stretch. Not to imagine the Slayers having to kill Hantengu in the Infinity Castle. That would be hell. That would be genuine hell. I don't think they could win. I don't think they could win if that was the case. Like, there's no way they would be able to win. Like, just keep the main body outside the castle. What are they going to do? The only thing they could do is have Yushiro kill Nakame. That's the only way that would be able to, like, that's the only way Hantengu would die. Muichiro Tokito with anime. Oh, so funny, Eli. Hantegu would be a genuine problem if he fought them in the Infinity Castle. Yeah, but he's kind of weak compared to the other like strong characters. The only like clone that would do anything is the Hakuten. All the other clones are getting blitzed by most of the people there. Who do you think wins, the Yonkos or the three admirals? Okay, so if you're talking about the current Yonkos, like Shanks, Luffy, Buggy, and Blackbeard, the admirals have a shot because what's it called? Buggy is a non-factor and Luffy has shitty stamina, and then it's just Shanks and Blackbeard versus the three admirals. So I'd say the three admirals can probably beat them. And then what's it called? If we're talking about like the original Yonkos, like Kaido, Shanks, Big Mom, and Whitebeard, I think it's like a stomp. I don't think they. I think remove Big Mom. She's like a she sucks. Kaido, Whitebeard, and Shanks alone probably got that. Old Gaban versus Sakazuki. I'd say Akainu has that. Say Akainu wins that. He definitely struggled though, because like I don't think it makes any sense for old Gaban to be stronger than old Whitebeard. Old Whitebeard was stated to be the strongest man. So what's it called? Kainu was tanking like what's it called? Quake punches from like Whitebeard. Akainu slams Kaido? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. Kaido stocks have been in the mud recently because of Luffy. Because Luffy's been stunned, so like by proxy, Kaido is like looking bad. Because Kaido and Luffy are like relative right now. Who wins, Shanks or Mihawk? I'd say Shanks right now. I think Luffy in terms of stats is higher than Akainu. I think Kaido has higher stats than Akainu. The only thing I think Akainu takes over Luffy is like stamina. I'm gonna probably stream for like a couple more minutes. So like just ask whatever y'all want. Do Whitebeard beat Roger for you or no? Okay, so it could go either way, all right. So I think if you could argue either way, like Roger, like you could argue like he was in pain when you fought Whitebeard the first time because of his sickness, and they were still like stalemating, and then you could argue like that's consistent because they're stated to be equal, and then you could argue like Roger just has like a better status and narrative, but you could argue Whitebeard's like he got the title when Roger was in his prime, so Whitebeard would be stronger than him because he's the strongest man. Big Mom versus Kizaru. Kizaru probably wins because Big Mom's hella slow, and I think Kizaru can damage her. Kizaru does Big Mom so badly. Yeah, I can see that. Kaigaku versus Tengen. Yeah, I think Kaigaku wins. I changed my take on that. I used to have Kaigaku way weaker, but yeah, Kaigaku definitely beats Tengen. Atto, can I be unbanned from your server? I baited you. Oh, if you baited me, then hell no. Atto, can Prime Muzan run the anti-Sukuna squad minus Gojo? Anyways, Murata versus Anti-Spiral. Okay, so Murata slams, right? Garo the monster? I think I know you. Let me check. Garo the monster. Let me check. Let me check if I know your channel. Oh, I know your channel. Yeah, I know your channel. It's cool. Would you say that old Whitebeard being the weakest of the OG Yonkos is a crazy take? It's the weakest? I think he'd lose to all of them besides maybe Big Mom because of his like illness, but like he's definitely the strongest one. He's stated the strongest. So like yeah, that's a crazy take. Do you answer questions about writing? Yeah. Who do you think is winning Human Garo season 2 versus Tanjiro? I still think Human Garo wins because he has like the mountain level scaling from Tank Top Master. What's good, Otto W stream? Thank you. Strongest Are you stupid? Obviously, Lower Moon 1 is the strongest. Talking about some strongest Lower Moon like they aren't ranked. Favorite captain? It's a good question. Shinsui? Murata versus the girl flying on a broom. Oh my god. Murata definitely beats her. That girl has like no scaling at all. Murata's has like he's unironically probably faster than sound. Like I don't think that girl is even like building level. Miguel versus Guillaume. Guillaume got that. What the hell? Like what's Miguel gonna do? He has no way of beating Guillaume. He has like no way of like hitting him. He has no domain. He can't tank his attacks either. I don't think he's tanking that chain ball to the face. Full potential DKT versus modular UG. I made that an edit. I said UG wins. Yoruichi versus Senjumaru. Senjumaru, what the hell? Miguel versus JJK, but with the bro, that is not the Miguel song. That song does not say Miguel. Silent Voice is peak. Yeah, Torres, you better say that shit is peak. Yuki Sakuma versus Toji. Toji. I made that an edit. Y'all have been asking questions that I made into edits. Season 1 Tanjiro versus Nobara. Nobara is not even. Nobara is probably like building level. That Tanjiro is probably like building level 2. So, speed blitz one shot. Do you like horror movies? Not really. Silent Voice, my top 1 anime movie. Oh shit, it's been 70 minutes. Well, time for me to end stream. Bye bye, chat.